Factor the following completely and state the method used. Now I'm going to say this method will not actually be listed on the test because technically there is a number 1 in front of the x squared, but when you multiply by 1, the answer is going to be the last number anyway. So I call this the basic factoring. The other teachers are calling it the AC method. Just be aware that there won't be one exactly like this on the test where you have to state the method. You think there's one where you have to factor one like this. And what I'm going to do is this here. If there's no number in front, well, technically there is. It's the number 1. Look at the last number, the 24. And I find all the factors of 24. And I always write the larger number first. Like 1 will always go into every number. And 2 goes into 24 12 times. And 3 will go to 24 8. And 4 will go 6 times. Then I look at what is there. That's a minus. So whatever is there is what I put here. If it had been a plus, I would have put a plus. And then I minus these numbers to see which of these makes the middle one. As you'll see here, this 2 up here is the number I'm looking for. And 6 and 4 make a 2. So what I'm going to always do is this. I'm going to write an x with a 6 and an x with a 4. And I skip a space because I got to put my plus and minus signs. And what is really cool is this. No matter what, every single time, the larger number will always match what the middle sign is. The middle sign here is this plus sign. So I'm going to match this 6 with that plus. And if the last one is a negative, they have to be different because the only way I can get a negative when I multiply is if one's positive and one is negative. So therefore, I have factored this x squared plus 2x minus 24 is quantity x plus 6 times the quantity x minus 4. Well, let's look at another one kind of the same. Notice I'm going to factor 18. It's the last number. There's no number in front. Technically, it is a 1. And because it's a minus, I'm going to put a minus there. And if it had been a plus, I would have put a plus. I'm saying that in case there's one like that on the test. And I subtract these numbers, and I'm looking for the 2 numbers to pair up that make the middle number 7. This 7 is 7 here, so I know it's a 9 and a 2. And the larger number will always match. So I have a 9 and 2. So I wrote an x with a space 9, x with a space 2, and the larger number of these two will always match the middle sign. And the reason is because you're subtracting these, and the only way it can be negative is if the larger number is negative. That's why it has to work that way. And if the last one is negative, I am going to make the other one then a positive, because the only way I can get a negative is if they are both signs are different. All right. Now, if this had been a positive, the signs would have been the same, either both negative or both positive, but that's not the case on this one.